Assalamu alaikum. In this video we will talk about how to run a basic conversation in Arabic. Basic conversations is how to ask someone about their name, their age, where are they from, the city they are living in, and also you can ask about the job they are doing and what are they studying. The first expression when you run a conversation will be how to ask someone what's your name. If you write what's your name will be like that. What is your name? What will be a. So the first thing to learn in Arabic in the question words will be a. A means what? And most of the time we put it at the end of the question. So we put a at the end of the question. So we still have here 3 words to add in our question. But let's know that we don't have any verb to be in Arabic. So we don't have am or is or are. We don't have also when we talk about other question words, we don't have do or does or did. So if you find any of these verbs, please, you have to remove it because we don't use them in the present tense in Arabic. We don't use am, is, are, do, does and did in the present tense. So here we will remove is as we already don't use it. So we still have 2 words which is your name. Name means ism, and your will be only 1 letter, and we will learn this in another chapter, will be ismak. Ismak. Ismak a means what's your name? Ismak a. So it could be ismak if you want to divide it. Ismak. And if you watched the last video, you can remember that when I want to ask someone how are you, I said ازيك, yak, and here is mak. So I will change it from ismak to ismik, mik, down sound. ازيك, ismak, ismik, ازيك for females. So if you want to ask someone about their name, I will say ismak a or ismik a. For answering, you can just answer by your name. So you can just say Tariq, Muhammad, Ahmad. All of these are names. So you can use your name while answering. Or you can say, my name is Ahmad. So you will change the word ismak, which is your name, to my name. So I will put again name, which is ism, and I will add the letter for my, which is ismi. Ismi. So ismak, mak, to ismi. My name, ismi. So I changed the last letter, if you can see here. I changed this letter to that letter. So ismak to ismi. And then say my name. So ismi Tariq. Or Tariq, as we say it in Egypt. So ismi Tariq. The second expression in any basic conversation will be how to ask the person, where are you from? So if you write where are you from, first of all I will remove are, as we don't have verb to be in the present form in Arabic. Where from is 1 word, which is منين. منين. منين is where from or from where. منين. And we will put it also at the end of the question. منين. And you for a male will be أنت. So أنت منين. أنت. أنت. So I guess you can think about the female sound will be NT. NT. So أنت منين. أنت منين. Menene is where are you from? أنت منين? For responding, it will be I am from and the country. I am from I is أنا. أنا. I am from, so I means أنا. And am will be removed. From as a preposition means من. أنا من مصر. مصر is how to say Egypt in Arabic. مصر. أنا من مصر. So till now you have learned how to say أنت, which is you, and أنتِ, which is you but for a female, and أنا, which is I. So أنا, أنت, أنتِ are the three personal pronouns that you have learned in our course. أنا, أنت, أنتِ, and we have learned two question words, which is what, and from where or where from, which is منين. So when I ask you أنت منين and you're talking in a different language, you will answer with your country. But if we are both from the same country or speaking the same language, when I ask you أنت منين, it could be like asking about the city, not the country. So if someone asks me here in Egypt, أنت منين, I will say Cairo. I won't say Egypt because it doesn't make sense to answer Egypt while we are both in Egypt. The third question in the basic conversation will be asking someone about their age. So asking about the age in English is saying how old are you? And we will remove are, so how old and you. How old means كم سنة. كم سنة. The na sound, because many students always confuse themselves while saying the sa na and say it sa ma. No, don't say it sa ma with m or meme sound, but say it sa na with n sound. كم سنة. So كم سنة means how old. I will put it also at the end of the question, but in the beginning I will say عندك. 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 So now I guess by yourself you will tell me عندك. عندك. عندك كم سنة. عندك كم سنة is for a female, but عندك is for male. So عندك and عندك كم سنة. كم سنة is how old. عندك as a verb or as an expression is asking someone about something they have. So we treat the years like something we have. It's not only about like how old are you, because in English you use are, but here we use like an expression equals to have. So عندك equals to have. If you want to respond to عندك كم سنة, it will be like اسمك. عندك اسمك. So I will change the last letter here to عندي. عندي, and then say the number of years. So عندي. So عندك to عندي. And at the end put the word سنة, which is year. So عندي and the number of the years, and then say سنة. سنة could be changed to another word, but that's a bit advanced and we will talk about it later. But let's talk about the basic way to say your age. So عندي space سنة. If you want to know your age or your country in the previous expression, just send me on my mail and I will send a recording with your age or your country so you can use them directly. As we already learned that using a means what? A. So I will put a here and we will learn some verbs and you can use any verb when you learn it and then you say a, so it means what. So what are you doing? As you already know, there is no R. So doing. Doing is saying بتعمل. 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 بتعمل A. تعمل is saying you doing. So what are you doing is بتعمل A. بتعمل A. So when you learn how to say doing, so you can put it بتعمل A. If you want to say بتعمل A to a female, this is the third way to change a word from masculine to feminine, which is adding a letter ياء. بتعملي. بتعملي A. So you can see it. I will write it. بتعملي A. بتعملي A. So بتعمل A. بتعملي A for saying what are you doing. Another verb that you may use while knowing someone for the first time is what's your job, or what are you working, or what do you do for living. So is بتشتغل. بتشتغل means like working. So بتشتغل A. بتشتغل A. بتشتغل A is what are you doing for living, or what are you working, or what's your job. بتشتغل A. So the first one was بتعمل, the second one was بتشتغل, the third one will be بتدرس. بتدرس means study. So what are you studying? بتدرس A. So بتعمل, بتدرس, بتشتغل, three verbs, you can use them while saying A. If I change A to another question word, which is فين. فين means where. Where. فين is where. So if I said بتشتغل فين, which means where do you work. بتدرس فين, so where do you study. So بتدرس فين, بتشتغل فين, you can use them. For saying بتشتغل and بتدرس for a female, you can say it like بتعمل. So بتعمل I said بتعملي, and بتشتغل I will say بتشتغلي. بتدرسي, adding the ya at the end. So all the verbs, or almost all the verbs in the present tense, when I say for someone you as a male and I said بتعمل, بتدرس, I just add the ye sound at the end to say it for a female. So بتعملي, بتدرسي, بتشتغلي is saying it for a female. A very important note, you should write it down. Next to noun comes first, no verb to be or do, does and did in Arabic. The third one is when you ask someone a question, you can add أنت, which is you, or أنتِ, which is you but a female, at the beginning. You have the option to use them or not use them. Like بتدرس إيه, I can say أنت بتدرس إيه, or أنتِ بتدرسي إيه. بتعمل إيه, I can ask it أنت بتعمل إيه, and I can ask بتعمل إيه. So it's optional to use them or not to use them. But honestly, if I'm talking to someone in front of me, I won't say أنت because only one person in front of me, so why to use أنت? But if we are in a group of people and I want to point or direct my question to someone, I won't say بتعمل إيه because there are many people in front of me. I will just say أنت بتعمل إيه. I will point my question to someone. So it's optional to use أنت, أنتِ in the beginning, or any personal pronouns in the beginning of the question, but normally we don't add them as they are extra in the question. I hope you enjoyed this topic and مع السلامة.